Hi guys, this is the Monk. This is the striker build I've been asked to do. It's between 5'3" to 5'4", and it's 130 to 140 pounds. Which, if you go any lower or you go any higher, you're going to lose agility, balance, and acceleration. And that is the key to any up front position. Any winger, any striker, any cam, you need that pace, you need that agility to get round players, you need that balance, as you're going to struggle. And the taller you go, the slower you are, the sluggier you are, and it just doesn't work. And I've always come across from experience in competitive leagues with being a goalkeeper, I come across these players all the time, like 5'3", 5'4", and they're quite dangerous. And sometimes it can be unstoppable. You can't do anything as a keeper, and it is annoying. But these are the best builds I would recommend to anyone as a striker or cam. And if you're going to be a winger, a right wing, a left wing, you need to be at least 5'3", 230, 240 pound. You're gonna have that speed, because you're going from going down to 5'3", and at that weight you will go to like 96 pace, and at the moment on this build I think I'm 94 pace. So no, sorry, 92. That's not, hang on a minute, that don't seem right. Oh, okay, 92 pace, but I'm a 94 acceleration. It's a 96 agility, which is good, and an 86 balance, which is good. Jumping at 80, reactions 88, that's pretty good. Sprint speed is 92, stamina is 81, which is really good, and strength is 70, which is really good to see your size. I mean, on the last FIFA at that build I would have probably been about a 50 something strength, or 60, so that's pretty good really. And don't forget, because I've been a goalkeeper on this game, that's the reason I've got all the trait points. That does help a lot. But I'm going to get onto the trait points now and show you exactly the ones I use. It's important though to have two builds on, so if you're going to be a striker, have another build as a striker. So you can go onto your dummy build and just, like, you know, keep changing things, keep swapping things around to see what suits you. So if you find that being 5'3", 5'4" is too small, you can't jump up for headers, and you're finding it annoying, or it doesn't work for you, which is important, you need to find a build that works for you. Because my build is not for everybody. My build, I'm just sharing this build because this is the one I would use in any FIFA. And people have asked me what build I use in striker, what build I use in CDM, what build. The thing is, I don't anymore use these builds, but I have these builds ready to do videos on them. That's the reason they're there. From experience, from what I've experienced in competitive leagues, these are the builds I'm sharing. And these builds, I would recommend this if you're playing competitively in FIFA, which I do. I've come across these builds loads of times, and they can be quite dangerous. If you come across two players at that height, and you've got one defender coming back, chasing back, that defender's got no chance. If he's 6'4", 6'2", he's got no chance. Yeah, he's going to push him off a ball if he catches up with him. But very unlikely if you've got two of them coming at you and he crosses it over and he sweats you. It's quite dangerous as a keeper. I've come across it loads of times. It's just unstoppable. And this build does help. You've got that extra boost, that extra speed, that pace, that agility, that balance. It helps. You go any higher, you will lose balance, you will lose agility. And as a striker, the main thing is balance and agility and acceleration. And everything else comes with it. But if you're going to do skill moves, don't forget to take your finger off it pace button, because a lot of people do that and they just lose the ball, and that's the reason why. Or when the ball's coming to you, people will still have the running button on, you know. So it just the one touch on this ball is absolutely atrocious, and that's the reason you've got to take your finger off the acceleration button, otherwise you're just going to go anywhere. Anyway, these are the ones I've got on physical. You can't have them on every one. I mean, I wish I could have them on every one. It does help to have most of these on. But as a striker build, you need them for other ones. You need your trait points for other ones. So you definitely need second wind on. So even to have second wind on, you're going to need these on. An extra stamina does help. you know, so, and that extra strength as well, so you got that 2 on there. So that's the only ones that you need on physical that I would use anyway. It depends on what type of player you are. If you're a skillful player, you want to do stupid skill moves. Well, I call them stupid because to me they're just irrelevant in the game. When I play a lot competitively, a simple X pass would do, but a lot of people like to take on the old pitch, and I don't understand why, but some people like to do that. Whatever you like to do. If you want to be a player that takes a lot of people on and things like that, you could put these on down here. You could put all these on. You know, depends on what you want. You could have that 5-star skill move. It's completely up to you. If you wanted that flare on, you could just put that on there. It would help a lot. But that's another build. I mean, that would be a build that I'd have in cam. I mean, this build you can use in cam as well. Similar kind of traits, everything. Exactly the same as I had it before. Apart from these passing, I had them on. I had most of these on. Apart from all these, I did have most of these on. You know, midfield in midfield is a different thing altogether. Midfield you definitely need most of these on. I would recommend most of these on. But this is striker build, so I mean a striker build left. Let's see, if I was a right wing or a left wing, I'd have different traits completely. That's why I'm doing a different build for that. But like I said, these builds I'm doing, they're only ones I would recommend that work for me. They're not for everybody. Everyone does it differently. Everyone will go. A lot of people go £99, £110, £119. But if you go down any more than 130, you just lose on that. You lose attributes. It's not really worth it. You don't really want to sacrifice on pace, balance, and agility, like I keep saying, because that is the key to a striker or any upfield player. You need that. It's important. These are, like I said, on shooting, you definitely need weak foot. Definitely 5-star. I wouldn't sacrifice anything else for that. You need that, because that weak foot makes a massive difference when you're taking a shot from just outside box, or you get a volley. You know, you've got to have that weak foot. You see, most of the time say I'm a right-footed, and if I take a shot on as you see, I've got it on volley. That's what I meant. Like, you know, you need these on. But weak foot, if you're on wrong side for some reason, sometimes it does happen to me. You're running up wrong side and you catch it on your left foot. It most likely, if you haven't got weak foot on, most likely it's going to go over the bar. You sky it. So it does happen a lot. I've seen it happen loads of times. So the more chance you've got of scoring from outside, or you know, outside that box. So if you catch it on the wrong side of foot, as a goalkeeper, it was in 19, you had to have these on, weak foot, because if you didn't, most likely I was always catching it on the wrong side, on my weak side, left side. But on this FIFA I don't have it on, which is, I find really awkward sometimes, because sometimes I do miss that on, and it does help a lot. On pace, obviously you can't have them all on because you've got to put them on other things. I mean, I would take these off usually and just have these on here, these two. But this extra, because I was on 90 and I was on 92 acceleration before I put these two on. So it makes a big difference, these two here. So that's the ones I would recommend. It doesn't suit everybody, but they're the traits that I've had on since the beginning of FIFA, apart from I changed a few things, because a few things just weren't working. I mean, it's like, if you look, sometimes you'll put traits on like jumping and thinking that, oh, you know, but you actually lose in stamina and things like that. So you got to be aware of this. A lot of people aren't aware of it. You have to be very careful. It's like that one there, you lose on balance if you put that one on, and that's ball control. So you're going to sacrifice a lot of things by doing this type of build, or any build really. But you've got to be aware of this and not to change it too many times, because the more you change it, it does take a while to get used to these types of builds, or any build really. If you're going to change it, it does take a while to get used to it. So you're going to have to be careful of that, and don't change it too many times, and only change it in your dummy builds. And like I explained to you before, have 2 builds on it, every single one. So if you're going to be a striker, have 2 striker builds on, and also if you're going to be a goalkeeper, have 2 goalkeeper builds on, so you can change your dummy build so it's not going to affect, so you can see what works and what doesn't, and keep trying it, and that's how it's done. That's how I did what I did, and I've got where I've got because I've had a dummy build on. That's what I've on for passing, and that's shooting, and it's like I said, I explained to you again. They're the ones I've got on. Exactly that. That's the build I use if I'm a striker. Obviously I've changed a few things, but that's it. But like I said, this build is only from my experience that it works. So if you comment down below if anyone needs any other help, or if there's anything I've missed or I've not explained, just comment down below in the video, and I will do my utmost best to get it right in the next video, or answer your questions in the next video. If I've missed anything, I don't think I have. I think I've explained it fully. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And like I said, I will be doing a video on left wing, right wing next week, and then the following week after that I'll be doing the whole defensive line, including the CDM. I'll do it all in one video. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and peace out.